Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today I have the 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Set number is 75359. It's going to have a retail price of $20 US. Thankfully, it was rumored that Battle Packs would get another price increase this summer. That is not true. Thank God. And this set will go on sale August 1st of 2023. I'll have a link down in the description to lego.com. It's affiliated, helps out the channel if you decide to buy it. I do want to thank LEGO for sending this set over for review. And so let's quickly talk about this brand new battle pack. It is the second Clone Trooper battle pack to come out in 2023. So these two are going to be right alongside each other. Two 501st battle packs. Not gonna lie, this is wild to me. We've never had anything like this. I think this is awesome that LEGO is listening to fans and creating more Clone Trooper battle packs. But personally, neither of these battle packs is what I personally want. Obviously, someone at LEGO thinks that people want these type of Clone Troopers. And to be fair, this one has been selling well. It'll be definitely very interesting to see how well the 332nd Clone Troopers will sell, though, given that this is based off Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, which came out 3 years ago. If I were to make a guess as to why LEGO decided to do a 332nd Clone Trooper battle pack, it is probably because the Ahsoka show is also coming out in August, so it makes sense to have her type of Clone Troopers on the shelves alongside other future LEGO Star Wars Ahsoka sets. That just makes the most sense to me. I think that's what LEGO's marketing team was probably thinking. But LEGO, real talk, we need a plain P2 Clone Trooper. We haven't gotten one since that 2013 Microfighters Clone Turbo Tank. That's almost a decade ago, and it has been way overdue for a plain P2 Clone Trooper. So absolutely should have been in this battle pack. So please make it into any other battle pack or relatively cheap LEGO Star Wars set. Fans want it, and if you are a fan that wants that Clone Trooper, let LEGO know down in the comments below, because I know I'm not the only one out there. All right, rant over. So the biggest criticism that I've seen from fans online about this battle pack is the helmet holes on the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. All Phase 2 Clone Troopers now have those. It is just a common thing. The new battle pack from earlier this year had it. The ATT even last year had it. So it's just a common thing. People don't like it. I don't even like it. I even asked LEGO directly. I asked the LEGO Star Wars team last year about it, and they didn't seem like it was a big deal. It definitely bothers me, but it's not a deal breaker like some people are making it out to be. It's annoying that it looks that way, but it's definitely not going to make me personally feel like I shouldn't go out and buy like 5 or 10 of these and build like a nice army, because these 332nd Clone Troopers have only been in one set prior to this, which was the AAT in 2020, 2021, and those figures go on average between $20 to $25, and now you can get basically 3 to 4 of them in one $20 set. That makes this set pretty good in my opinion. But we won't know for sure until we go into the in-depth, so let's go ahead and see what these 332nd Clone Troopers and Captain Vaughn look like in person. So the fact that we're getting 3 of the same Clone Trooper in a true battle pack does feel very nostalgic to me personally. So let's take a look at the figures. First up is just a normal 332nd Clone Trooper with a larger rifle. If we zoom in, we can take a look at the new helmet, and I also have the previous AAT 332nd Clone Trooper helmet without helmet holes here on the right side for a full comparison for you guys to see what these two helmets look like side by side next to each other. They look very similar. The helmet prints are a little bit different, but the bodies are exactly the same as you would expect. Now, like I just said, you get 3 of the same 332nd Clone Trooper, but 2 of them do come with blue jetpacks, which is a nice little addition. Also, you can attach rangefinders or visors. You get a little pack of them for Vaughn, which is our next figure. As you can see, Vaughn is only different by his torso. That's the only thing that makes him different. He has the same helmet and legs as the rest of the Clone Troopers in the set. The back of the torso does have a nice jetpack print like Commander Cody has. An okay figure, not super detailed. As for the set, you do get this little grenade launcher looking type of device, which is just simply a stud launcher with extra studs. Of course, like I said, you get extra accessories. Those are also included if you want to attach those to your other Clone Troopers. Last up is the Swamp Speeder in nice 501st blue color here. Now, this is not accurate at all to the show. We never see this be used by the 332nd, or we rarely actually see the Republic Swamp Speeder. So it's a strange, addition for this set. But, I have to say the build's nice. It does improve on the previous Battle Pack Swamp Speeder, which was the Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack. This is a better design. It's more stable. It's a little more sleek looking, just as fun to play with. And, you can pop your Clone Troopers on and fly them around. So obviously the main draw to the battle pack is of course the minifigures, but the Swamp Speeder does have some very useful pieces if you want to make something else with it. Alright, so to wrap up this battle pack, first off, I didn't even realize that these clone troopers had the helmet holes until I was like going to look for it. It's just at this point something that I've kind of just taken out of my mind that it even exists. I'm not saying that it doesn't look good or anything. It doesn't look good at all. But it's an annoyance at best, and it's not a deal breaker to me personally. Now, that's going to be very opinionated in the community. I've seen people that just absolutely hate this helmet and they just refuse to buy it. And if that's you, great. There's Clone Army Customs. There's other, older clone troopers that you can go buy. But this is going to be far more easier and accessible to the masses. And that's the way I'm going to look at this battle pack. Because prior to this set existing, these 3 30-second clone troopers on Bricklink or eBay were on average going for about $20, $25 from that previous AAT set from a few years back. And so now you can buy 4 of them for the price of 1, basically. And so I think that's inherently a good value and will please new and older fans, depending on who you are. Now, I still think the helmet holes look bad, and I do wish LEGO would change the helmet mold. In terms of Captain Vaughn, I personally expected LEGO to design the figure exactly the way he looks. I mean, I wasn't expecting a printed visor or anything crazy. This is pretty much what I expected. He looks just about in line with Commander Cody from the ATTE last year. As for the other clone troopers, they look great. And there is something worth noting about this battle pack that I don't really see anybody talking about. And that's the fact that if you have this battle pack as well as the normal 501st over here, you can take these two and make normal 501st clone troopers because you get the normal 501st clone trooper body here. You don't get normal bodies in this set, so you can swap the helmets is basically what I'm saying to make normal 501st clone troopers, which also makes the previous $30 501st clone trooper set, not the battle pack, makes that previous set pretty obsolete unless you wanted that jet trooper. So I see this as a really awesome potential to mix and combine clone troopers between these two sets. We've never really seen 2 clone trooper battle packs that are so similar to each other on shelves at the exact same time. So overall, I mean, the Swamp Speeder looks cool, makes no sense why it's in it, but it's just a battle pack build, so I'm not really caring that much. You can easily, take it apart and use the pieces for something else. But in terms of army building, 3 30-second clone troopers are definitely something you want to build an army of. We see a lot of them in the Mandalorian Season 7 finale arc of Star Wars The Clone Wars, so it makes a lot of sense to buy 5, 10 of these. Now, I don't recommend buying 5 to 10 of these at full retail price of the $20. I think if you want to buy one of these day one at $20, that makes sense. But when you start to get 5+ battle packs, I would recommend waiting a few months. This previous 501st Clone Troopers battle pack that, again, just came out at the beginning of January of this year has already gone down to $16 pretty frequently on Amazon. And I'll leave a link down below to this as well as this set as well, to both battle packs, so you can keep an eye on the Amazon price and see when it hits that $16 price point. Once it hits that, which is, I believe that's 20% off, that's when I think you should buy 5 to 10 battle packs. I think you're going to get the most value at that point. I don't see a reason to go out day one and buy like 10 of these right away. Lastly, it's also worth noting that this is the first time in a long time that we've gotten 3 of the same exact clone trooper in one battle pack. I can't remember the last time that's happened. It's been a while, and that is really refreshing, and it really gives me hope that future battle packs will kind of take this pattern and again continue it. Maybe we'll get that P2 Clone Trooper battle pack, regular P2 Clone Trooper in a battle pack. Maybe we'll finally see that soon enough. However, if I were to make a guess about January 2024, now that we have 2 very similar Clone Trooper battle packs on shelves, and then the Snow Trooper battle pack over here, imaginary Snow Trooper battle pack that lives here in my hand. That's also still on shelves, but I imagine that's going to retire in just a few months. And so that'll be just these 2 battle packs, and these guys have nobody to go against. So either we're going to get a Mandalorian style battle pack or we're going to get a Separatist battle pack. It's got to be one or the other. It makes no sense to me that LEGO wouldn't have 2 Clone Trooper battle packs and absolutely no battle droids or any other opponents for these figures to create, play and interact with. So I think we're going to see a Mandalorian and a Separatist type battle pack, either one of those in 24. So we'll see if I'm right. That's my little prediction. Let me know down in the comments below whether you're going to pick up the 3 30-second Clone Trooper battle pack or not. Again, links below to lego.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.